Hello, underachievers. So today I'm going to be reacting to anti-gay commercials. I'm gay. Not a fan of the anti-gays, so we'll see how this goes. A lot of you guys suggested this video to me, and I asked more of you, feels a good idea, and you said yes, so I'll do it. Also, yes, Mac does these videos a lot. I was in a panel with him once. That's cool. So I sent out this tweet, send me anti-gay commercials to react to, and I just want to point out, fuck you. This doesn't work. I can see it's never going to give you up. I'm not a stupid person. Let's go for Boys Beware.
That looks innocent enough, doesn't it? Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another.
No.
But sometimes there are dangers.
Hitchhiking does not sound like a good way to get from one place to another. Fun fact, my brother went to a festival in Wales and told us he was hitchhiking back, and then his phone ran out of charge, and he didn't tell us where he was. So we reported him missing, because he wasn't back the day he said he was going to get back. So we got worried. Don't hitchhike, okay? Don't do it.
Dangers involved that never meet the eye. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about.
What? One never knows when a homosexual is about. Right. I mean, this was the 50s. I guess everyone was stealth. I don't know, It just reminds me of parents who send their kids out the door and they're like, be careful. You never know where murderers are. You never know where paedophiles are. Homosexuals is the new one. Well, the old one. That's interesting.
Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride. He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox.
He's comparing homosexuality to smallpox? I love that.
But no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex.
They demand it. I mean, I don't demand anything. I just, be thankful for a nice person.
So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly, if they try to win your confidence too quickly, and if they become overly personal. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal.
He may appear normal? Okay. I guess that's a more extreme one. I'm guessing the other ones won't be as overtly homophobic. They're acting as if we're like some other breed, like some creature that's just gonna snap up your kids. Right, next one. Michael said, I thought this was parody until I saw him on the presidential debates. Now he's serving in the Trump's cabinet. Okay, this is nice. Relevant. 2012 though. It's quite a while ago.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a Christian.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You can be whatever religion you want. I don't care. Practice whatever religion you want to do. You believe in whatever. But pet peeve is when, American Christians act as if their rights have been taken away. Like, the amount of Christians that will feel, victimized because gay people can get married is ridiculous. It's so annoying. Shut up, Rick Perry. I don't like him already.
But you don't need to be in the pew every Sunday to know that there's something wrong in this country when gays can serve openly in the military, but our kids can't openly celebrate Christmas or pray.
I could think of a lot of things wrong with America, but, gays serving in the military is not one of them. If you hate gays so much, just let them serve in the military, they'll probably die in early death, and then Westboro Baptist Church will probably picket their funeral, that's what you want, right, Rick? That's what you want. Imagine knowing the poverty rates in America, and knowing how many school shootings there are, and this is what you focus on to try and get people to support you. It's weird.
Celebrate Christmas or pray in school. As president, I'll end Obama's war on religion.
Obama's war on religion? Oh my god. It's not a war on religion. Do you really? Oh. There is a problem if religion is enforced on everybody in a school. There is a problem with that. It's propaganda. I don't think religion should be taught in schools because kids will literally believe anything you tell them. I believed in the Tooth Fairy. I believe in Santa Claus because people told me that they were real. And that's not to say that you can't be a religious kid, but I just don't think it should be taught in schools because when you're old enough to be able to, think for yourselves, then you should be introduced to the idea of religion. But I don't think it's fair to think this is, victimizing you. And I do understand that if you're in a religious family, you're going to want to raise your kids religious, that's fine, but just don't bring that into school because everybody has different beliefs. There could be Muslims in your school, there could be Jewish people in your school. They don't believe what you believe in, and teaching it and enforcing it is not fair on the kids that don't follow that religion.
And I'll fight against liberal attacks on our religious heritage. Faith made America strong. It can make her strong again. I'm Rick Perry, and I approve this message.
That's embarrassing. Also, can you see how bad the blurring is in the background? I imagine this guy has a lot of money, but he is not spending it well. That one annoyed me. I hate this. Okay, Gabby, same-sex marriage opposition. Oh, it's a pastor. Okay, well, I hope this person is not using their religion to be homophobic, but, you know, it's gonna happen, so. Yay!
Marriage is best practiced when it's a man and a woman coming together in marriage.
I never understood this argument. Why is it best for there to be a man and a woman? And I understand that maybe people believe that a kid needs, like, a mother figure and a father figure, but that's just gender roles as well, which aren't important anymore. Do you think if a kid has two dads, then there's going to be no one to cook, and there's going to be no one to clean, there's nobody to, you know, stay in the kitchen all day? Like, it's just dumb. This argument is not, it's not. And even if it...
And it's not just because of our faith that informs us of that decision, but it's also, as we feel, in the best interest of the state, as well as the best interest of the family.
So they have 3 adopted children. For some reason, I feel like they wouldn't approve of, you know, a gay couple adopting kids, which is not... Like, your kids have been in a system where they're not looked after properly, and you wouldn't even... Okay, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Maybe they'd be fine with gay people adopting kids, but, like, just kind of seems like they're not.
You know, if I'm trying to take rights away from a person, automatically someone is billed as hateful or fearful. And again, that's a very subjective type of label to...
Did he really just say that taking rights away from a person is not hateful? I'll just take away the right for you to be married to your wife, huh? Shut up.
Throw on someone. But I think, you know, from the relationships we have, and then even from the way that we live our lives, I think it shows that it's not based on fear or hate, but it's based upon a real desire to have the best type of families we can, the best type of relationships we can for society as a whole.
Right, so one of my rats is just drinking a lot of water. Not to be rude or anything, but I am very aware that some straight couples are dreadful at raising children, and some straight couples abuse their children. Sure, some gay couples will do that too, but the sexuality and the gender of the parents has nothing to do with how well they'll raise the kids.
They might be in a caring home, they might be in a loving home, but does the state sanctioning that relationship necessarily influence how that child is brought up?
Studies have been done that children with both a mother and a father figure are more emotionally healthy, more emotionally stable, as far as less drugs, less alcohol, that sort of thing.
Less drugs, less alcohol. Do gay people do more drugs and alcohol? Because, I don't know, all the alcoholics I know are straight.
And honestly, it's too early to tell, you know, probably the long-term effect of several generations of...
Exactly, like, there are no long-term studies that suggest this, so you're talking out your ass.
If a same-sex couple moved in next door with kids, I mean, would you associate with them? Would you let your kids play with them?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
yeah. We'd even have them over for dinner. Sure.
Wow. We're such good people. Gay people can come to our house and we'll feed them.
In fact, in our church, we've had several former same-sex couples and even former homosexuals that are part of our community.
You just said former homosexual. Right.
We don't think that anyone should be discriminated against individually just because of their sexual orientation. Everyone has the right to have a job. Everyone has the right to earn a living. Everyone has the right to live peacefully with everyone else without fear of discrimination or reprisal or anything of that nature. As churches, we are learning how to interact more with those who are homosexuals and even those who might be struggling with homosexuality that are within the church. But at the same time, I don't think it bothers us, the trend of society, because even as society may change, you know, we still adhere to the faith and the Bible truth that's been passed down to us.
Father, thank you for tonight. We thank you for just the chance to be able to get together, fellowship with each other. Pray.
And so just in the same way that we try to exercise love towards them, then we would hope that they would exercise love towards us. We might certainly disagree, and certainly we have to play out how that looks in society with things like rights of marriage and civil partnerships. But at the same time, we want to live at peace with others, and we hope that they would live at peace with us, even in that disagreement.
I don't understand the point of this video. He's saying people shouldn't be discriminated against because of their sexuality, and he said that he'd be fine feeding homosexuals, but he just doesn't think that they'd be good parents. I don't understand what this video is trying to do. So I think that's enough for today. I thought I'd just laugh, but they're kind of annoying. I don't like them. I can do more of these because there's a lot of links people have been sending me, and they're kind of interesting. I've not seen these before. But yeah, have a good day. I don't. See you later, losers. Bye. Bigger punch. A big. Oh, my tripod is dreadful. Look at me making the screen gross.